Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out Control from Remedy on the 7900 XT. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now we are running this with a 5800X CPU and the 32 gigs of RAM. This is running full high ray tracing with ultra settings. Wait, which one was my yeah, there we go. I freaking absolutely love this game. So much damage control. Yeah. So much damage control that I've been doing lately for this 7900 XT. Well, that's what everybody seems to think, that I'm just damage controlling it, but this card is absolutely incredible. So we are running this at 1440p. 4K, we were right around 40 frames a second or something. You know what's funny? This game here, I don't even think this thing has FSR. I don't think that I saw FSR in here, but it's got DLSS. It's got DLSS in it, but there's no FSR, so I get about 40 frames a second at 4K. About 40 frames, anywhere from 30 to 40 frames a second at 4K with ray tracing and everything enabled. And to be completely honest with you, I mean, ray tracing really does take away a lot of the performance, but in a game like this one, oh, this is a hard one to decide if the ray tracing is worth it, because it looks absolutely freaking beautiful, and it's great. Like, it 100% works. Gosh, the destruction model in this game is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you go through and you pick all those books up and stuff while you're playing, oh man, I absolutely love this game. I think this is probably one of the better games that I've played in a long time. So as what this is uh, essentially like a Metroidvania type game, but it's all 3D and stuff. Like, the more you explore and the more you find, the stronger you get and the easier it is to get to different areas. So I really love those types of games, and even more when they're done really good in 3D. This game here is actually in my top 5 of all-time favorite games. Like, this game is so incredible. I've beaten it a few times. I do need to work on a playthrough on the PC, because I think I've gotten it done on PS5 now and Xbox, so might as well get it done on the PC. Gosh, look at this. Look at that ray tracing, man. That does look absolutely incredible. So I think there's actually an HDR mod out now for this game. I really wish they would just support that natively. Wait a minute. Look at these light bulbs. I remember back when I still watched Digital Foundry. See, I mean, look at the reflections on that. See, I just don't know. This is one of those ones that's kind of a tough one to decide if having ray tracing on or off is worth it, because this game looks absolutely incredible with it on. So let's go ahead and turn it off just so you can see what it looks like with it off. So we'll just turn that completely off, and then you see my frame rate just fly up. But now you lose all of that ray tracing, but the game is so much more fluid without it that you don't necessarily need it. Let's do one more thing. Let's do a 4K. Let's switch it back over to 4K and let you guys see how this looks with 4K. See, we're still over 60 at 4K. So now we're getting about the same frame rate we were getting with ray tracing enabled, which is essentially about half. Like, you lose half the frame rate just going to 4K. So if you wanted to absolutely play this game at 4K on a 7900 XT, yes, you can do it. Even with, let me see if we can go back to that room where I was just smashing the desks and stuff. Ooh, did you see that? We had that little freaking frame time spike in there. That was interesting. Let's go back over here to my magic room. Boom. See how our frame rate holds up with all this destruction. Looks like it's still going to do pretty dang good. So yeah, you get a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Frame rate will hold up pretty well. So if we turn on ray tracing, because we don't get to use our FSR in this game. Like, we don't get to use the FSR for this. So we're going to have to see what we can do without it. So if we go to medium first, at 4K, we're at about 50 frames a second. I mean, we could probably drop some other settings down a little bit, because medium ray tracing actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, that actually looks pretty decent still. You see the reflection of the discs. See the cart in there. I picked this area because it's a pretty good area. I guess we could go check out the Corridor of Doom, but look at the shatter pattern of this glass. Absolutely freaking cool. Boom! Oh, gosh, this game is absolutely cool. I do recommend playing this. You can usually find this one pretty cheap now for the ultimate package, which is absolutely incredible. Let's see if we can hit this dude over here with this bink. We burst into a cloud of smoke. So I mean, with the ray tracing set at medium, we're still essentially playable. I mean, you could play this game. The first time I ever played this game was at 30 frames a second. So yeah, you can play it. And then when you get on to high ray tracing, now you're looking at like a 30 to 40 frames experience. So it's just something that you're going to have to decide, you know, is that really worth it? Do I want to play it on a 4K screen? Is it 1440p? And this right here, to me, honestly, because this is acceptable for me in terms of like feeling like I got my quality out of this, because if I was on the NVIDIA card, I would have to use DLSS on that 3080 to get a good playable experience out of this game with ray tracing enabled. So now I get to do it without it. So I give props to this card for being able to do that without using any upscaling at all. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's try this, because this gives you the option to resolution, but then your render resolution, so you can set it at 1440 and then let it upscale. Let the game upscale. Yeah, it doesn't look like that does any good whatsoever. Yeah, it's about the same thing. So if we just take the whole thing to 1440p with all this ray tracing on there, now you get ultra ray tracing at 60 to 80 frames. You know, sometimes it'll go up even more if you're looking straight up. You know, you probably get up to like 85. Yeah. So I mean, you can get your frame rate up there, and you still got access to being able to do all this damage and stuff. So you can get, you know, a pretty decent playable frame rate on this game. If you turn ray tracing on, man, you're like 140. Yeah, it just oh yeah, watch this. You can if you can aim, boom. You can take out pieces of this. This is so cool. This is like one of the things that I was like, wow, that is awesome. Sit here and play target practice with that. You've got unlimited ammo. Those react, and the fruit physics in this game are incredible. Did you see those fruit physics? Look at that. See, watch this drawer right here. Boop. And the top one rolls out. That is pretty convincing. That is pretty convincing physics, to be completely honest with you. Pop. Look at the way that tire bounced. Bing. Hit it with the foot. That is incredible. That's what I call freaking boom, best in class physics simulation. And you get all of that on your 7900 XT. So, alright my friends, I love this game, Control Remedy. I wanted to show this one off on the 7900 XT, show you that this is one heck of a playable experience, and I do recommend it. I highly recommend this. Ah, look, they won't even fall over. Bink. They had some good balancing on them, but now they're falling over. See, that would have been better if it would have fell over. Let's see, is this going to pop? Oh, I guess it will. Yeah, you got some pretty good fruit physics in this game. Almost every single thing. Let's see the bushes. I never tried this. Oh. It would be nice if, like, individual freaking... Yeah, dude, you could take out all of the bushes. Boom! You got destruction on the concrete and everything, and it doesn't even destroy your frame rate. Look at this. Can't let out the dirt. Oh, you look at the dirt. It does come out. Chunky dirt. It looks like only half of it's destructible though. For that. Alright, let's see if we can get this one to fall. Collapse. No. These have got... Ooh, but when that fell and hit it, it did do something. Yeah, dude, I love this game. I think it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, frame rate stays pretty high at 1440p, man. This is one solid 1440p. One solid performing game at 1440p with ray tracing on it, with no upscaling. You don't need upscaling. You can just play it and enjoy this game and all of its beauty, or you can play it at 4K with no upscaling and still get a good playable frame rate as well. So alright my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.